Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Mr.BuyTheDip back here with another video. Today I'll be talking about, should you invest on CashApp? Now, there's a lot of things to consider when, I talk about this. I've talked about investing on CashApp before, some of the pros and cons, and some of the things you should be doing when investing, but I want to deeply talk about some of the things I'll talk about today, and to show you how certain things in the market can affect certain stocks and why it is useful to use Cash App and transition over to a different platform later on. Okay. Now, the first 4 bullet points are just plain and simple. It's good for teenagers. I can't stress this enough. If you're a high schooler, junior, senior, you're looking to, major in finance or major in accounting, or you like numbers, or you like money, right? Or you want to be rich, or you want to make a lot of money. Nobody doesn't like money, right? The thing is knowing how to build a good savings is beneficial, but people don't save their way up to $1 million. People don't save their way up to hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's usually they invest in a business, invest in a stock, invest in some type of real estate business, some type of, I don't know, car dealership business, some type of I don't know. It could be whatever business. Okay, you have to invest. You have to take the risk, take the chance. Okay. You don't just get rich out of nowhere. You can make good, decent money and have a strong base working a good job. But in order to make crazy money, you got to be able to take some risk, okay? So that's why you have to start young and learn young. Now, Cash App is a great way for teenagers that are like 15, 14, 16, 17 to just learn how certain things can affect you financially. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, if when you start working as a teenager, a lot of people start working when they're 16, 17. You have to realize saving is important, but always take a little bit of money and find a way to invest it. Investing is I found investing to be one of the things I do every paycheck. You have to find a way, find a balance. I'm not saying invest more than you save, because your saving is basically your emergency fund in a way, right? But when you're young, you don't know these things, right? So that's why you can start young and learn young. If you invest $10 and you sell at $12, you make a dollar and 90 some cent profit, right? That's more than what you put in. Okay, and when you're young and you realize that, okay, I did it, made an investment, and over time it grew. It was only $10, but as you grow older, okay, after 4 years of high school, after college, when you have a job and you get in and you start earning more, that way you're not late into, oh, I'm making good money, I should start investing. And then you're like, oh, I have to learn how to invest first. You will have to restart the whole learning process. But if you just start right now in high school or as a teenager, you wouldn't have to stress so much and learn more about those things, right? You can know a few things. You can have some apps like TradingView. You can have some knowledge of, buying lows and selling at the top, or you can have some knowledge of what long-term stocks look like, what short-term stocks look like. So keep that in mind. Okay, sky's the limit, all right? You guys shouldn't limit yourself or keep saying, oh yeah, I'll do it later, I'll do it in the future, okay? Shifting towards a bigger platform should be a consideration. Now, when you start young, learn young, and you're on Cash App, that's good, right? But you shouldn't stay at one platform. You shouldn't just stay at one level. You want to progress, right? You want to keep moving up, keep moving forward. So apps like Webull, apps like Robinhood, start getting into Forex trading, start learning more about how Webull works, navigate through Webull, download apps like TradingView, play trading games, right? Keep growing. You don't want to start investing on Cash App. You make like $100, $200, $300 off of it, and you're like, okay, I'm going to stay here. It's good that you stay here, but have different options, have different ways to earn money, okay? A lot of people do a split. They put some of their short-term investments on like Webull. They do some of their long-term on a different app. They have like multiple platforms they use to invest, which is also useful, you know. To make money, you have to start risking a bit of what you can. Now, what this means is, you know, whatever is suitable for you. $215.51 is suitable for me, you know. I guess, you know, that's what I can risk right now. Okay. Now, should you risk more than what you have in your savings? Definitely not. Okay. This is coming from somebody who actually invested more than what they got in their paycheck. Okay, I had some money saved up before I got paid, and I was like, I'm gonna invest all of this. Then, you know, it took a lot of, I would say, experience, about 2 to 4 months, that I realized that you need to have an emergency fund. You need to have strong savings in order to start investing. If you can save up to $500, okay, good. Take at least $50, $60, invest it. Okay, see what happens. Okay, my first investment ever was Nvidia, and I bought last year, December, right? I bought with only $15. Okay, with only $15. And before this, you know, I was looking to get into stocks with like $500, $400, but I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing, right? So I told myself I was gonna get in with as whatever I feel comfortable with getting in. Okay, that was $15, and as I'm going, I'm looking up YouTubers, I'm looking up investors like Warren Buffett, Brian Junk. Warren Buffett is one of the most, you know, widely known people in investing in stocks and stuff. So I would look at his videos, look at the things he would say, look at how big his ambition was to invest, and slowly you guys can see I would keep investing money. $1, $2, $1, 15, 2, 17. So I invested all of this, okay, and I sold at $70. I made a decent amount of profit. I was like 10, I think it was like 15, $16 I made. But the reason why I'm showing you guys this is to show you that I made some money here, then I decided to get back in after 10 days, okay, and then after that I sold again, and then recently I sold again at a profit with Nvidia at 130. I made $7 again, okay, and I'm looking to get back in lower than what I got in for. Okay, learning as you go is very important. Knowing what you're doing is very important, because you can take this to the next level anytime. Okay, things not to do, not to be consistent. You cannot just say, oh yeah, I want to be an investor, I want to make money, and the other, 1 week passes by, 2 weeks passes by. You have that drive, you have that passion, but slowly you're like, oh, I'm too tired today, I don't feel like opening it, I don't feel like taking notes on it, I don't feel like looking at this stupid YouTuber that's talking about the next stock that's gonna blow up. You know, those are the things that comes along with it. Okay, it's a process. Everybody likes making money, right? But when you're in a position like this, for example, when one of your investments are really bad, you have to find a way to just stay in it. You know, stay in it. Do not shy away from the hard days. Okay, like for example, I'm at a game right now with Chipotle, but Chipotle was down for a long time. Okay, I'll tell you, it was down for a long time, down like 55, 56. Now that McDonald's is down, okay, I think that's part of the reason why Chipotle is up. I mean, look at the article. E. coli outbreak hangs over McDonald's results, CMG flashes entry. Okay, Chipotle comes down, and like basically like a fast food slash, McDonald's competitor, and look what happened to McDonald's stock. It's just been low. Okay, we were at 293, 292. We're at 296 today. Okay, looking to get into McDonald's. McDonald's will bounce back. Okay, McDonald's is not running out of business now. Okay, that's something stupid, all right? But you guys make sure you get in right now with McDonald's. A lot of people have sold. A lot of people, looked at the news. They sold. They're like, oh, we don't want to be part of this, And there are two types of people. Some people are getting the money here and they're leaving, but some people are buying and thinking of the future. They're buying and thinking of the future in a few months when they go up here. Okay? So it's very important to be consistent. because you don't know what opportunities can be handed to you, what can open up in the next 2 or 4 months, how how is Nvidia going to react in the next 2 months. We never know. Okay, keep your head down and keep working. Not know what a diverse portfolio looks like. Now, not every investment that I've made, I've learned from it. Okay, short-term investments are slightly more riskier than long-term investments. And if you look at my portfolio, I have 3 short-term investments, and Nvidia was my long-term. I sold it. I'm looking to get back into Nvidia, right? Long-term investments could be a little more on the safer side, but for long-term, I don't want to sell Chipotle to like 2025 probably. And I'm not saying start of 2025. I'm saying like mid 2025. Okay. The thing is, it kind of shows on my portfolio that how I've been driven towards short-term investment because it's fun. It's fun making money quick. All right, you get a little bit of profit quickly, and you're like, oh my God, I want to get back in. Right, but you have to be very careful. Okay, I'm not in a very bad spot with AMC because I see AMC going up to 480 in a month or so. Right, but when it comes down to stocks like GameStop and Fuel Cell Energy, it's really hard to decide up on these stocks. Fuel Cell Energy is not even on Cash App anymore. Okay, so that's why it's very important that with these penny stocks and these really small stocks, you play your cards right. Azul, Rumble, they're always flying up here and there. Always. I always see some of these stocks up by 10% here and there, right? So is AMC going to stay down at 440 forever? No, it's going to go back up sooner or later, okay? But you have to be able to diverse your portfolio because you learn more that way and you're going to grow more that way. Not knowing differences of each investment. So each investment is different. You have to be able to figure out, this is my long term, this is my short term, and just keep building from there. But overall, I think you should definitely invest on Cash App. It is a very beginner friendly platform. It's a very it's a very perfect way to start out. Nobody's going to start out super crazy and start up a Webull account and just know everything they're talking about. It's hard. You have to make a certain type of account. There's more, it's more stuff and it's more complicated on Webull. Some of the things on Webull, it's like option trading and puts. You guys are not even gonna understand if you're just beginning and just starting to invest, because that's how I was. I was like, I want to download Webull, but it's like, what are they talking about? And then I just got overwhelmed. But I do have a Webull account. I'm gonna soon switch over there and make some videos about Webull as well. I'm just waiting for a few things to click through. But thank you guys for watching. I think you should definitely invest on Cash App. Get started out.